Hello, my name's Becky from Northern Star Tarot, and if you'd like to just take a moment, take some deep breaths in, close your eyes, take some meditative breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, and then just open your eyes, scan across these and see which one pulls you in, which one you're drawn to. I've just used my elemental stones to label them. So you can pick which deck that you are more drawn to, and in the description will be a link to the reading relating to those cards, or you can focus on these crystals in front as well. But this will be deck 1, deck 2, deck 3 and deck 4. Please enjoy your reading. Thank you. Hello to the Pisces that chose the Earth Stone reading. And this is unpolished amethyst as well, raw amethyst. Right, I've already pre-shuffled and selected your first cards that came out. So we've got Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. And then 2 came out together, which was Sage, be devoted and committed, and Snake, shed old skin. So Mirror Guardian is about like looking inside and looking at how far you've come on your journey, not being so critical, but looking at your accomplishments. And I always see this card as well as seeing the shadow side of yourself and accepting the shadow side of yourself. We all have flaws, and I think there's something about this card that makes me feel about accepting your imperfections, because that's what makes us all unique. That's what makes life interesting and exciting, is having those sides to ourselves. I mean, it'd be pretty boring if we were all straight-laced and perfect, wouldn't it? Oh, sorry. It's that time of year again. Protection Guardian, drop your shield. This is about being aware of your own barriers that you put between you and other people, and how sometimes that can cause them to put their barriers up as well. A lot of the time in situations with people where we feel like they're closed off to us, I think this is just a reminder to assess your view and interaction with them. Like if you're putting that energy and that vibe out there that's a bit like, don't come near me, then people are not going to come near you. They're going to approach with caution. So drop your shield is just, you know, urging you to feel safe and comfortable in yourself, to share yourself with other people. And these 2 together, be devoted and committed. This is about reaching your higher potential. It always reminds me of like a teacher card. It's that same sort of energy of grow from the situations that you've been in. And I love that it's come out with shed old skin as well, because that just echoes that energy that I get from it, of be devoted and committed to shedding old skin, to coming away from whatever patterns you've gone through in the past that have maybe not been for your highest good. All right, I'm going to get some clarifiers, because that'll help us get a bit more detail. This is Pisces that chose the Earth Stone. By the way, feel free, these are all for Pisces, so feel free to watch through all the videos if you want. Oh, right, okay. We've got the 10 of Cups and then a Tower moment. Okay, so for some of you, I'm guessing there was a pretty bad breakup at some point in the past that you're still energetically attached to. It's something that you're still reflecting on. I'm getting this feeling of just forgive yourself. I feel like it's something that's been a burden on you. And maybe your own over-analysing of your role in that breakup. It might not necessarily be a breakup. It could be just a major shocking change or something. You know, like a really, really bad argument. Something that has maybe shook you up and made you look inside and reflect on yourself. And I feel like you're being asked to just be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself about that and learn from that situation, learn from the things that come out from that. And we've got the Lovers on the bottom of the deck there as well. Wow. Sorry, just got that feeling that we get. I'm gonna use, no, go on, I'll shuffle this one. Where's the Tower there? Where's the Tower? See if we can get one more, not 20 more, thank you. Where's the Tower there? Oh, we've got Death that's flipped over there as well, major transformation. Four of Cups, someone was bored. And look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune there that's popped out as well, and the Five of Pentacles, which is kind of, sorry, I've kind of ran with this little story here of what's going on. It looks like there was stagnation. Things had just kind of come to a standstill, or maybe they've come to a standstill now. But things are turning in your favour, and it's not as, you're not as left out in the cold as you think you are. There's people around you who care about you and will support you and help you through this. And sometimes it's just being brave enough to speak to them about how you're feeling and getting that support. Sorry. Let's see. Use Shadowscape for Protection Guardian. There's 1, 2, 3. Justice. And the Two of Swords. Oh wow, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like there's been a lot of fear that has been holding you back here, and oh, look at the way these are emulating each other. I love it when I get cards that mirror each other. They've both got their hand up. It's almost like a barrier, like stop, like I don't want to be treated this way. And for some of you, this may have been quite a one-sided relationship where you gave and gave and gave and didn't feel like you were getting anything back. Especially with that Four of Cups coming out there, that stagnation. And the Ace of Swords is, to me, I see it as the I can't. It's the trapped. It's feeling trapped, but it's trapped by our own thoughts and ideas. So I feel like this is still kind of weighing on you a bit. And that's why we've got this coming in as the guidance for the future energy. There's nothing wrong with taking time to heal. There's absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, it's the best thing to do. I think this is why we've got this coming in of just urging you to be kind to yourself, to love yourself, to nurture yourself, and not carry these old wounds. That's why it's saying to drop your shield. Because going through something like that does make us put our barriers up, but then it stops love coming in because we've just got a brick wall around us. Okay, let's see what we get for Sage and Snake. What? Use Mudge. I 'Cause 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 ' was quick. 9 of Pentacles. See, this is the sort of like, this is being comfortable within yourself. This is just being so lavish and abundant, and this to me just symbolizes pure self-love and happiness with where you are in life at the moment. It's like appreciating the things that you have around you. I'm feeling. And the Knight of Wands. Let's see. We got the Two of Swords out again. Got 2 of Swords out there. Try not to linger too much on this choice. And to me, it feels like a choice to stick in this place, in this feeling. Like maybe you still have that energetic link to the person, or to move forward. But I feel like there's so much self-healing that needs to go on. Is this a person? This could be a person's energy. Could be your energy. It could, if it is your energy, the Knight of Wands can be quite quick moving. And maybe this is urging you to just not rush into anything, not make any hasty decisions. I guess that's why this feels a bit like the Hanged Man. It's that sort of pause while you think about things and take time to heal until you can be whole and just have one path that you're going down, one route that you want to take. If it's a person, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be someone with a lot of passion and a lot of drive, but they kind of jump into things and then jump back out just as swiftly. That could just be their energy though. They don't necessarily have to be a fire sign. They don't necessarily have to be male or female or even age. It's just the embodiment of this spirit. It's a masculine energy and a youthful energy, but not necessarily a young person. Let's see. Let's see if I can get one more out for this. I'm going to use another deck. That was Mucha that I've just used. Let's use the this is the Fountain deck. So I normally say what each of the decks are, not desks. The Fool. See, it's a new beginning that we're wanting. That's the decision. Do you stay in the past or do you move forward to a new beginning? This new beginning though, this is the second Pentacle card that we've had out in this future thing. So from here, this is the Poverty card. This is feeling like you've got nothing left. And then over this side, there's a whole lot of self-healing and mental healing going on here. And over this side, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. This is like feeling abundant and feeling like you have everything. And that's that new beginning that you're heading towards this year. So I think for the most of the part of the year, it's probably going to be all internal work. But once you reach that sage place where you're completely at peace with yourself and at one with yourself, and you've shed old skin, shed old ideas about yourself, I get that feeling that it is very much that's the old skin that you're shedding, is the thoughts about yourself. I feel like some of you have been really critical about yourself here. But look at this power you can step into of just owning the place. Right, I will get you a Power Thought card, courtesy of Louise Hay. Let's see what your mantra should be for this year. Oh, that purple one that's going to come out then. No, that one. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Each moment of the day is special to me as I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart. I am at peace with my world and affairs. So that is just complete inner harmony. And I think with inner harmony comes outer harmony. Okay, thank you for listening, and let me know in the comments how you got on. Thank you. Hello to the Pisces that chose the air stone or the polished amethyst, if this was the one that drew you in. I've already pre-shuffled and selected the main body of your cards. So we've got the foundation and achievements in the past, firm foundation in the present, and choose wisely as a future energy. So as this is a spread for 2020, I'll just be having a look at what this means for the year going ahead. So firm foundation suggests that you're in quite a stable place right now. And looking at this ahead, we've got two strong foundation cards there. I mean, look at this. It looks like the happy family, got everything that I want and need. But sometimes that can be a sticking point and prevents us. It kind of anchors us there. I feel like something is anchoring you of, I mean, this doesn't necessarily mean that you have this. This is, you know, it just represents the achievements that you've already gained so far. So this is being in that nice cussy job that pays okay, but you hate going into work every day. Not necessarily, but I'm getting that feeling with this coming up, because we've got choices coming up here in the future, and choose wisely. And especially with this one smack in the middle. Oh, sorry. I mean, look at this mountain in front of him, but he's got this kind of anchoring him back and holding him back. And I feel like there's more that you want to achieve, but you're worried about this. You're worried about losing the stability that you've got already. And I'm just going to have a read through this one, because I read something in it that I wanted to mention, and I can't bloody think of it now. Opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision to be made at this time. This card reminds you that you have options around you. Oh, that the options around you may appear to have all the influence and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices you make. Take time to think, analyse, and carefully look at the different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be hasty just because you feel pressured, and don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choices. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. So I'm going to get some clarifiers up for you there, and we'll see if we can get some further information about the choices that you have in front of you. I'm going to go with the Green Witch Tarot. Let's see. For Pisces who chose air for 2020. Okay, that's a lot. Let's see if we can work with it. Come out first. So we've got strength. See, there's your new beginning there. The harvest. This is like reaping the rewards. I really feel like you've gained a lot of things from this situation. It feels very career-like. I feel like you've reached quite a high point. Or you've gained quite a lot from it, but you're at a stage now where you want to move forward. You want the mountain. You want to be at the top there. What else have we got? Wow, the Horned God. Yeah. So the Horned God is like the Emperor. And it is having that being the boss of your domain. So for some of you, this could be like looking at either like moving into a higher position within your career. Sorry, I'm just going to take some water. Sorry about that, I've got a bit of a dry throat going on. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like this is moving into a higher position and possibly away from the place that you work now. So it doesn't feel like an in-house promotion. It feels like there's an opportunity to get a better position in a different company or a different area of work. But it's something that you really, really want. And look how guarded he's being over these 9 wands as well. This is not wanting anyone to take this sort of thing that he's built up, this power and this stability. I love the way he's kind of looking over at this one as well. It's like, but I really want to go for that one. I feel like there's a creative pull here. There's something that really, really sparks, just energizes you and makes you feel amazing. Let's find out more about this firm foundation. And I am going to use the Fountain Tarot. Nice firm foundation there. 3 of Wands. This is definitely being ready to move on. Being ready to move on and needing either tools or people to help you with it. It's definitely feeling very removed from whatever this is though. It feels like a different energy. It's not like, it doesn't feel like a promotion. It feels like a higher position or a different job completely, but it's definitely away from this. I'm just getting that feel of the energy is so divided. This is something completely different. Nice firm foundation there. I'm feeling you. The Hierophant. Oh my word. The Hierophant has been coming out in almost every reading I have done since I started my YouTube channel in October. I swear. It's the card of tradition. And I'm getting it up so much, and I think there's this massive sort of tear away from tradition anyway. Or maybe there's lessons to be learnt there. The Hierophant is also a teacher, but to me it represents the establishments. So education, law, religion, heavily influenced by religion. And that doesn't mean that for you it's religious. It's more the, you know, the rules, the kind of social rules and stuff that we abide by. Let's see. I feel like I need an entire ask of why the Hierophant's there. Why you won't bloody leave me alone. You coming. 3 of Swords. Is this what's holding you back? There's either a painful memory or a fear of something hurting you, of there being heartache in doing this. I feel like it's more of a confidence thing of like, can I do this? Is it gonna injure my ego or impact my ego? I feel like that's a question that you're kind of asking yourself if you've got the confidence to do this. Death, major change, massive change, but rebirth with it as well. Well, now starting to wonder if you have a choice in leaving this firm foundation that you have. But it is showing that you have got lots of choices there. Lots of choices to be made. That's so weird with the Hierophant over death. Very much feeling like breaking away from the usual tradition for you. Or whatever is the norm for you. This is stepping massively outside of your comfort zone. Let's see, choose wisely. Let's go with the Witchwood deck. Let's choose wisely there. For Pisces, who chose the Air Stone. The Ancestor. The Ancestor is the Hierophant again. Ace of Bows, Spark of Life, and the Knight of Stones. Wow. This is definitely following your passions. I think that's why choose wisely is there. I think this provides stability, but this is like sailing off towards your dreams. There's such freedom here. There's a vast ocean and you can choose which way you go in. Don't be held back by the traditions and opinions of others. But just make sure that it's a good enough path and a stable path and the one that you want to go into. Because whatever it is, this is the Ace of Bows, which is the same as the Ace of Wands. There's an opportunity here for you to potentially find your what's the word? I don't want to make it just about career, but that thing that sparks your passion, whatever that is. It could be painting, it could be being a parent, it could be whatever it is that is your dream goal, basically. And the Knight of Stones as well, which is like the Knight of coins. See, in this one, I'd say the horse is quite a fast moving. It's quite a fast moving horse, but I mean, this one, it looks like there's rocky roads ahead, but the horse knows how to navigate it and is approaching it with confidence. And that's how I see this, is just having that confidence and not being held back by self-doubt. Because change is happening regardless. It's just how you deal with that change. So I thought there was something sticky in my cupboard then. Right, I'm going to get you a Power Thought card, courtesy of Louise Hay. By the way, all these readings are for Pisces, so feel free to watch them all if you want. I just thought it'd be good to break up the messages, because I normally get loads of different messages through, so I thought if I try channeling them into 4 different ones, I'll give that a go and see how that works. That one, you want to come? My thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes into my mind. Yep, get rid of it. No person, place or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Wow, this is very much carving your own path. Carving your own path, breaking away from what is expected of you and heading towards the future that you want and your true passions, your true calling. Blessings to everyone and speak to you soon. Hello to the Pisces that chose the Firestone or the quartz with the chakra stones on it and that lovely red feather. I've already shuffled them and chose them. So we've got Slow and Steady, Magic Stream and Magic Prayer came out together. And Commitment and Details. So from what I can see, whatever you have been putting your time and energy into, and this is feeling very much like a relationship reading, it has been making steady and slow progress. And I feel like this year it's going to level up, or there's the potential for it to level up. I feel this is feeling very much like somebody really wants the other person to propose, maybe. This is a whole lot of manifestation going on here with the Magic Stream and the Magic Prayer. This is, the Magic Stream is sort of our wishes flowing into reality. But it's also being aware of your connection to yourself and to the universe, and whatever you throw out into the universe is usually answered back to you and not always in the way you expect. The universe will always give you what you need. I find it interesting that these two have come up together. I think I'm going to need more clarity for this one, so I'll get the clarifiers in a minute and we'll have a look at what's going on there. These two, the Commitment card is just the progression, the natural progression of a relationship, and just to have that commitment and be sure of that commitment. And I find it interesting that's come up with details, because this can be related to legal things. That's why I get the feeling like somebody is wanting a proposal, or maybe there's a proposal on the way. I feel like you're going to get your wish come true. But this urges you to just look at all the details first. And I mean, it can be quite a positive. It's just about being completely open and transparent and communicating strongly with your partner. Might not be a marriage, might be moving in together. It might just be you going from just it being a bit of fun to being something very serious. But there's definitely the potential for a lifetime commitment with that person. If you're single, it could be meeting that person. But just make sure all the details, make sure you know what you're getting into before you get into it. I don't know what that could be relating to. We're going to get some clarifiers up now. Slow and Steady. Let's get Shadowscape. Slow and Steady there for Pisces who chose fire. I'm going to come out. Ace of Cups. There we go. I feel like for a lot of you, this is already a relationship that has begun. And look at this. The Knight of Swords. Is this your person? They can be someone who's quite intelligent. Quite passionate, but not like in an excitable way. Just very like businessy sort of way. If that makes sense. A bit like, right, I'm going to go and get it. I want that, I'm going to go and get it. Don't get hung up on the genders. Could be male, female. It's just the energy. Page of Pentacles. See these two energies together. This is lovely. This is what I mean about, it feels like someone who's quite career driven, quite a driven person. But maybe they're still working towards their dream also. Like either still studying or still an apprentice. They're not quite at the top of their game yet, but you can see that they're going places. Let's see. By the way, I don't usually do this because it's all about the energies, but we've got the energy of the air signs here and the energy of the earth signs, which opens Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, or Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I don't normally bother with that. It could just be that they've got those traits in their chart. Sorry, not finding words tonight. Let's see, what shall we get? We'll get the Gilded Tarot for the centre. Why is Magic Stream and Magic Prayer there? This feels so much like the Magician. It's that sort of energy of really, really wanting something. This is like major manifestation. This is dreaming of it. This is working towards it. Page of Cups again. Oh no, that's Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. For those of you that are single, this is just being ready. Being ready, having a full cup, being ready to go out and look for a relationship this year. And it looks like it's going to happen. Oh, way too many. You are wanting to come out. Temperance. Wow, I'm loving all these sort of like glowy cards. We've got so much glow going on here. Like, look, I think you are just overflowing at the moment with sort of passion and I mean, look, there's such a balance between the passion and the emotions here. I love Temperance because it's balanced, but it's also kind of feisty. It's just being whole with yourself, being ready to go for that 10 of Pentacles, which is just having that stable family, home, job. It's wanting that commitment, because it takes a lot of commitment to get to that, doesn't it? I'm just going to carry on using that deck then. Let's see, I'm dying to see what comes out for the commitment. Right, okay, Chariot. See, this is kind of similar to Temperance in the head and the heart being on board. Can also be travel, and I wonder if, oh, I was going to say, I wonder if some people are maybe traveling. We've got the Devil here. This is our temptations. And we've got that with the Seven of Swords, which is a bit worrying. See, these are kind of like the Lovers, but it's being chained to those temptations. And maybe this is the thing to be cautious of. Seven of Swords can be a bit sneaky, a bit deceptive, or it can be avoiding conflict. I'm going to get some more out for that, because everything's been so positive up until that moment. And I don't like doing negative readings. I think this is We've got the Page of Cups again. Page or Knight? No, Knight of Cups, sorry. He kind of looks like a page. Let me just have a look at him. I want to check that he is the page. Discs. Sorry, we're getting there. Swords. Finding everyone but the cups. There we go. Right, let's see. The Knight of Cups breaks free. The Knave of Cups breaks free of emotional constraints. He is willing to risk being hurt and to take a stand for what he loves. The waves of emotion may batter at his foundations, but he will not be dismayed or discouraged. He is an innocent heart that has not yet been broken. The lessons of loss have yet to be learned. Everything is felt as if it's for the first time, all the bittersweet pleasures of life and love. If this card does not represent a person, it can mean a time of emotional renewal or spiritual cleansing. I'll just read the Knight as well, because I'm sure that looks more like a knight, but the actual image looks more like a page. Let's see, have I got anything in the book? Sorry about this. An ideal lover, gallantry, an offer of romance, a quest for bliss. Stepping into the sea of emotions. So, I mean, these are your cards anyway as a water sign. And I feel like this is you ready to risk it all. And I think there's just that caution there to make sure that you're getting your power out of it as well, to keep your power. Please don't give your power over to anyone. I mean, this can be quite symbolic of marriage as well. It's being bound together. Just be aware that you still have your independence and your strength. So check the details. Check the fine details. Let's see, what is your mantra for the year? That was quick. It is safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. I mean, I'm feeling like there's all this confidence here anyway. And I'm feeling like there's just a caution here of not giving up your power and just making sure that you are on equal footing. I mean, this could be signing for a house as well. It's just the next stage in a relationship. And it could be signing for a house and just making sure that it's there in the fine print, or a prenuptial, that you have your stability and you have your power still. And to me, even though it says it's safe to look within, to me it's safe to maintain your autonomy and still be yourself. Okay, many blessings for the new year ahead. Talk to you soon. Hello to the Pisces that chose the water deck, deck 4. Or it might have been the blue striped agate. And I'd suggest that maybe you have a lot of water in your chart, or you very much identify with your Piscean nature. Right, I've already pre-shuffled. These are the cards that came out. We've got the King of Air, air energy. The Ten of Water. and the Ace of Water, which is like the cups, and air is like the swords. And then we got the Five of Fire, or the Five of Wands. I love all this blue. I hope you like the colour blue. And maybe that's what attracted you. There is such a water energy here, so lots of strong emotions. And yet from here, I feel like you came into this with your head screwed on. There's a whole lot of... I feel like some of you have been single for a little while. And just kind of focusing on your work, focusing on yourself. And that's why we've got like the 10 of Cups going back down to the Ace. It's like you've reached this level of being completely connected and wholehearted. Like, see here, we've got a heart here with the third eye, the chakra, the third eye being open there as well. And that's just being connected to the divine as well. Just being completely embodied in spirit and at peace with yourself before you're ready for a new love. And we've got the heart down here this time. This is like breathing fire into a new relationship, or breathing fire into an old relationship. But it's very much speaking to me as a potential new love. And it could be someone that is an equally matched opponent. And it always interests me, this card, especially this image of it. Because even though they're competing with each other, there's a slight sexual energy to it. And I get the feeling for some of you, this new person that you're either going to meet or that you've met kind of sparks your fire. I love the way we come from all this blue energy, all mellow. And then we've got the dragon breathing fire. And I bet you have some heated arguments, but then some amazing makeup afterwards. That's sort of the energy I'm getting from there. I think it's just a matter of keeping that balance and keeping it playful. Whatever it is, I feel like you both spark each other in a positive way and in a negative way, so just be careful with that. Right, let's see. I'm going to use the fountain deck. By the way, I misintroduced this deck in the intro. I said it was the Animal Oracle. I've lost the box now. Divine Animal Oracle, I said it was, but it's not. It's Dreams of Gaia. So I do apologise. It is a new deck that I've got. Right, let's see. Where's the King of Air there? For Pisces, Four of Wands. So you're coming from a position of complete stability, and I feel like you worked hard to get into this independence. King of Coins. Definitely like massive, massive independence here. And we've got the star underneath as well. This is like a wish fulfilled. I feel like you've just been focused on your life and this wasn't planned. You've been happy reconnecting with yourself, focusing on your hobbies, on your dreams. And then this has happened. Someone's come into your life unexpectedly, and maybe even someone that you didn't think that you would find attractive, or someone that you would have this connection with, because there's also that competition between you. This is feeling very much like a fire sign. I know it's the card of fire anyway, but I know, I see I'm a fire sign, my partner is Pisces, I'm Aries, and I know how placid, like, you guys can be. You can be so super chilled, and we like to breathe fire. So I don't know if you've just got a little bit of like they maybe push your buttons or you push their buttons a little, but it creates this amazing energy between you. And it's just keeping that balance right so it doesn't become too competitive. Like, if you look at this character down here, they look almost blown away by them. I feel like they completely bowl you over, and maybe they're like, there's more of a dominant sort of play there and you like it. Sorry, that's just kind of like the energy that I'm getting from it. It's making me blush. I don't want to say anything too much. Right, let's see. We'll go with Shadowscape. Right. No. Thought I was feeling that one then. Why is the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Water there for the Pisces? Two of Cups, is that? It is Two of Cups, and look at this. This is pure attraction. This is like, wow, attraction. This is standing under the mistletoe. It's funny, this feeling I'm getting in my chest just reading this. The Knight of Cups. See, this is your energy. They have completely bowled you over. Or, I mean, that's if you've met them now. If not, it's someone coming this year. Wow, this is like major, major attraction, and they just send you to the stars. Let's see, what have we got under the bottom? Queen of Pentacles. Just pure abundance. I've got you upside down. Let's see if we can get another one. This is this new beginning. It could be another water sign, but I'm feeling the fiery energy there. The Star. This is what we had under this deck before. This is a dream come true. This is like, they just lift you up. They lift you up, and I think they make you like drift into fantasy. I'm getting that feeling of just like you find yourself daydreaming a lot about them. Wow, it's such a like teenage love. That's what it feels like. It feels like teen love. It feels like when I met my Pisces. I wonder, I'm half tempted to send him this Pisces link and see which deck he picks. Right, let's see what we get out for this one. What deck to use? Yeah, I'm going to use Gilded. Pisces, who chose water. Where's the Five of Fire there? Pisces, who chose water. Thank you. The World. The Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. This is just gonna hit you and blow you to the floor. That connection that you have with someone, this is going to be proper magnetism, and it's feeling very like that opposites attract. Like, I'm just getting this sense of why am I attracted to this person? It's like you don't understand it. It's not someone that you'd usually find attractive, but you've got such a pull to them. And it's going to happen swiftly. I kind of feel like this Knight of Pentacles is the side of yourself that is trying to not get carried away. To just keep your feet firmly on the ground. I mean, look at this as an end card. This is the World as well. And I feel like this is just going to make you feel on top of the world. And the World card is about completing cycles. I think you've definitely got a cycle with this person. I don't know if it's like soulmate connection and that, but there is massive, massive attraction going on there to be explored. And I think there's just that warning there of just trying to keep your feet on the ground a little, even though your head is up in the sky. Right, let's see. I'm going to get a power thought card. Let's see what your mantra should be for 2020. It's for Pisces, who chose the water deck. I'm feeling you. These are just not coming out today. Let's see if I can get you another one. It's funny. I read for my partner for the first time the other day and he got this one out. Oh, sorry. No time to pause. My camera doesn't pause. It basically means turning it off and starting all over it. Well, not starting all over again. Oh, sorry. It's just not letting anything else come out. I'm just going to read that one. I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with the power and the wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Wow. I should have just read it in the first place anyway. I think this is a don't let them overpower you sort of message. That you are their equal, and you will and can be their equal and stand up for yourself if they're trying to be a little too dominant. I know fire signs can be a little bit kind of pushy anyway, but it usually just takes a little reminder to put us back down to earth. Okay, best wishes for the new year, and let me know in the comments if you found any of that related to yourself.